Good morning everybody, welcome back to Calmlands for the 200 horsepower challenge. So it's episode 3, month 3, we're in October and I'm up at the shop. So I'm going to sell the bale wrapper. I do like doing bales, but I think for this challenge I'm going to do I'm going to do silage in a different way. So we're not going to need the wrapper, so I'm going to repair it for £1. I'm going to repaint it for 315 and we get 7,211 back. I'm also going to sell that trailer, just for the fact that it's, when you're strapping it, I can't put things right at the edge. So if I couldn't do that with bales, I'm not going to be able to do it with pallets, which means there's a strong possibility that I'm not going to be able to completely fill the trailer, because the straps just won't go over the very edge. So yeah, I think we're gonna sell that as well, and then when we need a trailer we'll have a look at something else. At the moment we're not going to need it. Yeah, we're not going to need it, so we'll repaint that. 4396 back. I am going to still be doing bales, but only hay and straw. Silage we're going to go loose. So I'm going to need a forage wagon. So we'll just check the sales first of all. Make sure nothing new has cropped up, which it hasn't. I think they're all the same as last month at the moment. So, yeah, so forage wagons. So I've got that SIP Pioneer 20, but I think a lot of people are using that, from what I've seen. So I also have these chrome, which, I mean, that one is nearly double the capacity. Yeah, double the capacity, and it's only £1,000 more, or 1,100 more. I've got this one, which is 35,000 litres. The only problem with these older, cheaper ones is that they don't do silage additive. To get silage additive, you are looking at the cheapest, like 40 grand, 46 grand. So yeah, gonna have to leave that for now. But do I want to spend 28 grand on a forage wagon just to have? No, I don't, because, well, you'll see when we get down there. Oh, you can have additive on this one. Excellent. Ah, right. Even better then. There we go. So 22,000 litres and silage additive for 5.5 grand. Excellent. Tyres. do we want? Go for the BKTs. Colour. Yeah, we'll go for green. Oh. Tyres and, well, still 6,150. Cheap. So now we need some silage additive. And I'm going to use... So I've got that £500 for 50 litres. I'm sure there's another one of those barrel packs. Where are we? Silage additive. 1,500. Are we going to need that much silage additive? I don't think we are. No, we'll go for that smaller barrel. Just get one for now. I forgot actually that we've got that those two pallets there. They're not pallets, they're big bags. I think we've got a bit of seed and a bit of fertiliser. Yeah, 170 litres of seed and 1,000 of solid fertiliser. So we will put this barrel. I'd be able to pick that up, so it's not super strength, it's just logic. Yeah, so we do need to pick those up at some point, and I've sold the trailer that we would have put them on, so yeah. Anyway, right, I'll see you back at the plot. Right, my plan. I've moved everything over, just plonked it all down the side of the field there. We did roll it before I finished the month last month, so that is all now rolled and is in its first growth stage. So full expected yield, 89%. That'll be on the silty clay bit, the middle bit, and the far edge will be a higher yield than that, but yeah. So I'm going to get this second half of the plot all mowed. I'm going to pick up the grass with the forage wagon, and then we're going to place down a fermenting silo. So I've seen this one. I think some other participants of the challenge are using this one. So we have got, you see, I've got the free painting and landscaping mod on, but I think that allows you to place things anywhere. I might be wrong, it might be a different mod that I've got, but yeah. So, but I know that this sort of corner bit here is my land. I think the road is actually on my land, so I can place this somewhere around here, but I'm not going to get that one because, as I say, I think other people are using it, and I don't want to be sort of copying, but I do want to use this. Although that is going to go on to a part that isn't my land, isn't it? I wanted to use this because it's a farm supplies production by erShaba, so it will make silage, digestate, fertilizer, liquid fertilizer by the looks of it, TMR, pig food, lime. So it will make quite a few things, but it's quite big. And I want to mow the grass. Right, let's mow the grass first. How much was that? Because, see, I'm just thinking that would come in handy later on for like TMR if we get cows, or lime, fertilizer, seeds. So yeah, we have got this one fermenting silo that is by erShaba as well. But that does just turn everything into silage, and it's 30 grand. Yeah, we'll mow the grass first. Get it picked up around this area, and then we can start making the field, I think. So again, just gonna mow all of the grass, get as much as we can. Oh well, I will do if I can line up straight, right there. So field boundaries again. Just going to go right up to the as far as we can. That mod should stop me from mowing anything, I would hope. Yeah, that's good. So you can see how close we got to the field boundary. So just going to head in a straight line. Till it says we can't mow anymore. So we have got some good options when we come to expand. All around us really. We've got to the left here, I know there's a river running right through the middle of it, but got that, and then to the right hand side we've got another plot which is fairly flat, apart from obviously that big hill, but then there are some trees on that as well, so this one is pretty easy to work out the boundary, because when we get to the other side it will just be up to the road, and then that will be our boundary. So yeah, this is a little bit bigger than the other side, so we should get a little bit more grass off this. So yeah, as I say, I'm gonna sort of cut off part of this plot, or this part of the plot, to make some sort of farmyard from, and then I'm going to put either 1 or 2 fields in on the rest. So once we've got all this mowed and then rowed up, collected, we will look at doing all that. Probably would have snapped that arm of the cutting bars off doing that. Right, so I'll tell you what, let's just sort of mow out a bit of a boundary for what we're going to have as a farmyard type place. So let's just go to here. So yeah, I think for now that'd be quite good. There's the farmyard. Then we could have maybe 1 field just going all the way up there. And then a 3rd smaller field, or maybe just 1. Right, let's get this bit mowed out, and then we can get that road up and collected, and then we know what space we're working with. So I've been trying to sort of watch all the other participants' videos. I've decided there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up now with watching all of their videos, just because I think there is about 20 of us doing the challenge now, and most people are sort of 3 weeks in, 2 to 3 weeks in, so that's going to be a lot of videos to try and catch up on, and doing that whilst working a full-time job with 5 kids and producing my own content, it's just near impossible. So what I'm trying to do is just get through everybody's sort of first episode, or maybe 2 episodes, just purely to show them support and also to see how everybody else is doing the challenge. So yeah, I'm slowly working my way through, but it's interesting to see how, I mean, you've got 2 options when you first start pretty much on this map, and that is grass or wood, because that's all there is. But it's still pretty interesting to see how people have tackled it in different ways. So yeah, it's really interesting to see. And then it sort of gets you thinking, well, I want to try and do it differently, you know. So I've been trying to think of different things we could do, just that it's not the same old. But yeah, hopefully we can make it interesting and a little bit different whenever we can. But I am genuinely excited for this series. This is obviously only episode 3, but already I'm liking it, loving it. So if you're a regular viewer, you might have seen my post I put up on the community page. So I'm going to try and get a few episodes of this out the rest of this week, and then it'll be back to a sort of schedule next week. So I think I said Monday Buckland Farm, Tuesday this, Thursday Kalinovka, and Saturday this. So that'll be the schedule going forward. Right, okay, so let's get the forage wagon and what's this doing? The forage wagon and the windrower. And we can clear that bit of grass and put down a shed and that barn production. Forage wagon. I do love when you can get 2 jobs done in one pass. It's very satisfying, I think. I was just thinking when I was mowing that it did look like quite a good crop of grass, even though it's just meadow grass. I mean, we're already at 5,000 litres. Seems to be better than the other side was when we were collecting that. So yeah. Might just be me because we did bales last time. Maybe it just seems a bit more. I don't know. Yeah, I'll get this little bit collected and then I'll see you shortly. Right, we've got a full forage wagon, so I think that should give us enough room to place the farm production, and then we can tip the forage wagon and then carry on. But yeah, 22,000 litres from that little bit there, so we're going to get a lot of grass again. Probably more than, well, definitely more than last time. And that must be the difference with silage additive, I suppose. Although, as I say, this side of the plot did look to be a better crop than the other side, so... But yeah, no complaints here. We're going to get a fair bit of money from that. And knowing Omatana, the cycles per month and the speed will be pretty quick with this building, so yeah. So let's just have a look with oh, so we tip in at the side there, and then we take out from the middle. So I think just here will be fine, because we can come out and onto the road. So just go in a little bit. There we go. So can we change colour? Oh, don't want to do that. No, we'll leave that. Right. Hey, let's go and have a look. So we can come and tip in here. Need a fairly low trailer, but that'll be okay. And then we've got room here to put a shed. Eventually we will replace this tiny house with something else, but... So, interestingly, we haven't got... Oh, there it is. Yes, we have. Right, so... Yeah, you see, 240 cycles per month for hay. Total mixed ration. So we can do total mixed ration with hay and silage. Hay, silage, straw. Or hay, silage, straw, mineral feed. We can do mineral feed from lime and soybeans. Stone and soybeans. Grass silage. 1,000 for 1,000. 240 cycles per month. So 240,000 litres of silage a month, which is excellent. Then we can make silage from hay, chaff, straw, all at the same rates. Can make digestate. Oh, silage and digestate. So that's good. 1,000 grass and 500 water. So effectively, we're making 500 digestate from 500 water. Yeah. Good. Seeds. 1-to-1 ratio for wheat, barley, corn. Lime. So, yeah. Digestate for solid fertilizer. Cool. Right, so let's get this tipped in. And then we can get the rest of this mowed and rode up. Take a little while to unload. While that's doing that, actually, I'm just going to put a little border around this semicircle so that we know where we're at. That's not very straight, is it? Wow. Okay. Really isn't very straight, is it? But that'll do for now. So just so we know the sort of outline of the farmyard part. I didn't actually watch then. That wasn't costing me anything, was it? I don't think. Right. I'll get all this done, and I'll see you when we've got all the grass in the production. Right, so we're just coming up to the shop. Everything's mowed, rode up, collected, and put in the fermenting silo. I'll show you that when we get back. I've just come up to the shop because we need fuel. So it is beeping at me that we need to fill up. So a full tank has done 8 hours. So pretty thirsty, I think. But yeah, I'm just going to pick these bags up while we're here. Get those back to the farm. And then I can show you what we've done. If I can get this bag. There we go. Right. Have to come and get the silage additive at some point. I don't know how we're going to get that back, but oh, why have I done that? So I have got manual refuel on, but I don't know which side we need to be. Oh, maybe I haven't got... No, I haven't. I thought I had the manual refuel on, but I haven't, so... Yeah, See how much this costs. 303, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Right, oops. I need to start looking when I come out of there. But I will see you back over at the farm. Okay, coming up to the farm. As you can see, I've mowed all of that part now. So altogether we got around 220,000 litres of grass. So that is all fermenting away. I think we've got about 12,000 litres of silage now. Yeah, 12,000 litres pretty much. And I've put down this cobblestone to mark out the area and planted a row of grass. I am going to have a look at probably putting a hedgerow pretty much all the way around there. Just to sort of neaten it up a bit, maybe have a bit of an entranceway here and that entrance there. So I do want to put a shed down, and I'm thinking probably in this area here, so I'll need to move the mowers and the windrower. But as you can see, it's getting a little bit dull now. It's 20 past 3. That did take a long time. This every job that looks to be quite quick and quite small just ends up taking ages. So yeah, so time's getting on. I want to plough out 2 fields in here, but I'm just not sure how I want them. I don't want all sort of straight edges, conventional squares, rectangular type fields, but I'm just not sure how to I mean, maybe we could do one that comes sort of round and stops there, goes up there, comes back down, and then the other one can fill in the gap on the other side, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so I do want to get at least the outline ploughed. Preferably the whole field. Both the fields completely ploughed out before the end of the month, so I'm just gonna put everything here. We'll get our plough, and then I think what I'll probably do is between this episode and the next, I'll put in a shed or two, and then we can put all our equipment away. So at the beginning of the next episode, you'll see that progress. So I'm going to start over this side, I think. So again, we don't want to be right up to the edge. It's that Plowing create field, yeah, right. And that's turned right up again, hasn't it? Where are we? Left shift. I might turn that off. be honest. Because it is a pain having to keep changing it. Probably could go a little bit closer to the edge there. I think I'm going to make this rounded like that. We'll go straight down here. Round about here. Maybe watching and thinking, why is he doing an odd shaped field? But just think it mixes it up a little bit. It's not too bad. I don't think. Let's just go up and have a look. Yeah, and then the other one can sort of come down here and have a little extra bit there, just to make use of the space. Yeah, I think that's fine. Again, we'll try and straighten up the edges. I didn't really do a very good job of the edges on this one. But, I don't know why I keep going into construction mode. I could just use flight mode. Can be a lot further over on this one. So we probably will stone pick these two fields, and we'll put them into that farm production. So at some point we could start making lime. Do that corner again, because that's a bit of a waste of space there. There's a little bit of grass to the left and patches where we couldn't pick it up because we don't own the land. It's only small amounts. So this little extra bit here isn't going to be very big because we do want to leave a bit of a gap. Yeah. Probably about that big. Oh, that big. Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll be okay. Not very straight, are they? Oh well, that'll do. I will I am going to tidy those up because actually let's go into flight mode. I am going to tidy those up because I honestly can't live with that. Yeah, but at least they're not completely straight fields. A little bit of variety. Yes, 2 more fields going in, so happy days. Cool. Right, let's get back down on the ground. And I am going to get the rest of this ploughed.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold. No Wizard of Oz can undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold.
Right, that's the fields ploughed, and I have actually just limed them as well. And I also went round with the landscaping tool, painting tool, just tidied up some of those edges. So, I mean, this didn't turn out as well as I hoped. Well, it looks nice, looks neat, but I did have a vision of sort of rounded edges. But yeah, it just didn't work out that way. But I will get some oddly shaped fields in as we expand. I think the logical place to expand would be this plot here, but it does have the river going through it? Where are we? 38. Well, I suppose actually wouldn't be too bad. It's only that very corner bit. So yeah, possibly that plot, maybe 25. Yeah, we'll see. It does make it hard because of how the fields are laid out, because half of one field starts halfway along another plot, so you never have sort of two plots adjacent to each other, if you see what I mean. But make it a bit more interesting. I did, as I say, I've limed it and just tidied up the edges. I just did that after ploughing because I'm aware that we're at nearly an hour now, so for this video. So yeah, I think that is where I'm going to leave it for this one. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for watching my first 2 episodes and all the comments. Please do leave more comments and let me know how you think we're getting on and how you think the challenge is going so far. Also, I think there's now 23 of us doing the challenge, so I'm hoping that I've got everyone in the description If I haven't, I will update it for the next video, but please go check out all their videos and what they're doing on the challenge. It is good to see how people are playing it differently and what different people are doing, so yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in November. Bye for now.